Like you can't take a course and have them counted to 2 degrees, right? But the idea is that if you would take those courses now and they're counted towards that degree, we will waive you from, of course we're not going to make you take the same course twice, we will waive you from that requirement, you will take another degree. Yeah. So I mean, we're not, I mean, if you say, hey, of course we're not going to make, but the idea is that if that was counted towards your current degree, that the credits, that they cannot be counted towards another degree that you're doing. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I think there were some structural changes to the MBA program this year and became self-financed and everything.
Yes. What took you so long to ask that question?
I'm just wondering, does that affect the MBA program anyway?
Yes, it does. So, and I'm glad you brought that up, but I didn't want to start with that. So basically, part of the, you finished the program with more credits, but you got a pretty good deal on the program. So the idea is, the program basically, as a result of the restructuring effort, of course, the restructuring was made to make the program even more attractive. So now the MBA program is in a self-funding mode. What does that mean? That means we do not take any, for the MBA, we do not take any government subsidy, which means that there is no difference in the tuition fees of the international students and the students from Canada or Quebec. Of course, in the past, students from Canada and Quebec would be paying a lot less than international students, but they will be sitting in the same classroom, which can at times be, sometimes be awkward. But now, the self-funding means that, of course, the program became considerably more expensive. However, we have immediately looked at the situation with dual degree programs. And there is work in progress to actually give some special accommodations to the dual degree programs. For example, in the MBA. And the MBA is not our only dual degree program. We are, for example, working on an MBA PhD pharmacology program, because people in pharmacology actually manage very large scale, as you know, drug development projects in pharmaceutical companies. So they should know a little bit about how to manage projects. So the idea is that another dual degree program we have in progress is the MBA and PhD in pharmacology, right? So for these kind of dual degree programs, there is work basically to look at this issue. For example, you know, we may still charge you $29,000, but we'll give you a $20,000 fellowship. Right, so we'll take from one pocket and put in the other. But we can't. So the idea is that it was very clear that we cannot simply waive the tuition for doing these programs, because then there's equity issues. But we can give people fellowships. I'm not saying that they're arranged now, but I'm saying there's very serious work at the dean's level to get this done before September. So the first cohort of MBAs who will be in this self-funding program will be starting in September. And I think they're working on fields where if you, after graduation, if you go to non-profit environments, such as a healthcare institution, then there will be additional fellowships for that as well. So in other words, they don't want to give fellowships to people who are going to graduate and make more money than I do. Right? But if you're going to make less money than I do, then we'll try to give you some fellowships. Anything else? Go.
Yeah, I'm currently a BCom student.
Okay.
Applying to the MD. I wonder if you think there's still value added in applying to the MD.
No. I would not recommend, because you're just graduating, right?
I know.
When are you finishing the BCom?
I'm talking about it.
Yeah. So I do not recommend doing an MBA shortly after a BCom. There will be some, I mean, of course there are different programs, but I would only recommend an MBA after a BCom, after we work for 6, 7, 8 years. So in your case, I would actually discourage doing an BCom. I think you know enough about management. Go learn the clinical side. But you can still suggest people that the life in management was great.
Not unfortunate.
All right. Anything else? Well, thank you very much.